Hi, my name is Juan from Velocyclery, and today you're going to learn how to change a flat. First thing you're going to want to do is make sure that you have one of these CO2 inflator kits. This is a repair kit that you should always carry on the road. So right here you're going to have your CO2 kit. This is your CO2 inflator cartridge. Tire levers, 2 of them, and a tube. We're going to go on the bike. You're going to want to, we're going to show you on the back one, because if you could do the back one, you could definitely do the front one. And you're going to want to do the chain, bring it out to the smallest sprocket. That's going to do one thing, is you're going to know what gear it's in, and also it's going to move the derailleur outside. So you open up the quick release, give it about 5 twists, and you have an easy access. To remove the tube from the tire, you're going to use your tire levers. You're going to start from the opposite side of the valve. You're going to choose a spoke. The hook on the tire lever is going to serve one purpose. It's going to serve as your third arm. And you're going to have right here the hook to hook onto the spoke. With the other tire lever, start removing the tire. Once you get enough leverage, you can start sliding it through the tire. Right here you have your old bad tube, so you put that aside. Quick way to do this is to make sure that you don't have any nails, glass, or anything that punctured the old tube. So you're going to run your fingers through the tire. You got to be careful here, because you could actually create a cut on your fingers. You grab the new tube. Quick tip. This right here should always be put on the tube to prevent it from making a flat on the new tube while it's inside the bag. Right now it's super flat, so it has no shape or form. You're going to want to put some air in it. You can do this with your mouth or with the little pump that you have. I like to do it with my mouth. Start at the valve, put the valve in. And with the little shape that it has already, you're going to start putting the new tube inside the tire, making sure that you don't pinch flat on the way. To start putting the tire back on the rim, you have to start at the valve, and you're going to work your way around it. At this point you're going to want to try to put the tube all the way in so you don't create a pinch flat. You're going to want to try to stay away with the tire levers, because you could actually damage the tube. Also, you got to try to see if the tube is exposed between the tire and the rim. Once you get to the valve point, you're going to want to push the valve up and making sure that the tube is inside the tire. So at this point we're going to open up the CO2 and thread it in. Open up the valve. Release a little bit of air. Got a little bit of air. And at this point you're going to want to try to see if there's any exposed bead of the tire outside the rim. If there's an exposed bead, it could create a blowout. Now you have all the air inside the tube. Since we removed the chain from the smallest sprocket, you're going to want to try to put it back onto the smallest sprocket. You're going to thread it in the quick release. Going to make sure that it's not rubbing against the brake, which it is. Now it's not rubbing against the brake. And make sure that it's back in gear. And you change it for flat. Thank you.